today's video, we have yet another Empties video. I don't know how it is even possible that I am going through products so rapidly, but I have another box that has accumulated some empty products. I've mentioned it before. My husband and I are trying to be better with our budget. We're trying to pay off some student loan debt. So I have been trying to use up products before I buy any new products. And I think that just that mindset alone almost has me using products up more quickly because I'm focusing on one item instead of like switching up the products. So like in the past, if I had 3 or 4 lotions in my collection, then I might use one lotion for like a month, and then I might change it up and pick out a new lotion to use up. But now I just use up one lotion before I start using a new product. I hope that that makes sense. So I've just been using up products more quickly, or maybe it's just because I'm actually collecting the items. I feel like if I was just throwing them away, then I wouldn't pay attention to how many items that I'm actually using up. I don't know, but I have another Empties to share with you guys, and I am just going to get started with the first item. Normally, I do not go by category when I do Empties videos, but today's video, I do have less items than some of my previous videos, so I am gonna go by category. Starting with makeup, I have 2 makeup items. I have a mascara that I used up. This is the Essence Lash Princess Waterproof Mascara, the Essence Lash Princess Waterproof Mascara. I love using waterproof mascara to kind of set my mascara. That way it doesn't transfer onto my eyelids. And this product is just dried up and there's not much left to use. I definitely would consider repurchasing this mascara. I think this is like the 3rd tube of this mascara that I've used up. I really like it. It's pretty inexpensive. It's around $5 or $6. And I just think that it helps my mascara to last longer. It is kind of difficult to remove unless you're using makeup remover or like a cleansing balm. But I think it's worth it to have the lasting power for my mascara. And then the other makeup product that I have is a lip gloss, This is from the brand Katano Beauty, and it is their hydrating lip glaze in blush. I got this in an Ipsy bag when I had my Ipsy subscription, and I brought it out to use as an everyday product like in April, I think, and I used it up. I was using this kind of like before I did my makeup. I would put this on as almost like a primer. That way by the time I did my eye makeup and my face makeup, this had time to soak into my lips so that once I put on my lip color for the day, my lips were nice and hydrated and had a good base for my lip color to go on. I really liked this product. It was really nice and hydrating and made my lips feel really soft and smooth, Next up, I'm going to show you guys the one skincare product that I used up this month, and then I have a couple of body care products. The skincare item that I used up is this Eucerin cleansing gel. This is their face hydrating cleansing gel. It is a gentle cleansing gel which removes dirt, oil, and makeup without drying out the skin, and it has hyaluronic acid. It says that it is for all skin types. I do have just a little bit left of this product, but I probably will use it up by the end of this week, so I figured I would just show it in this video. I really liked this cleanser. Before using this, I was using the Neutrogena cleansing gel, and I like that one as well. That's actually the cleanser that I repurchased because I knew that I was going to be finishing this one up, so I have that one as my next face wash. But I really liked this one. I bought this on Amazon, and I was actually looking for this. I was at Target yesterday in order to make some repurchases of products that I've used up, and I couldn't find this one in store at Target, so I'm not sure if they sell it in store and I just couldn't find it, or if it's online only. But if you do see this and you're in need of a new face cleanser, I would highly recommend this product. I liked it a lot. Next, I will show you guys the body care products that I used up. First, I will show you some little perfume samples just to get these out of the way. I used up the Commodity Gold perfume. I bought a, what is it called when you get like 6 or 7 different mini perfume samples to try out? There's a word for that, but I can't think of what it's called. It's like a tester collection, and I bought a Commodity set of their sample perfumes, and I wasn't a huge fan of any of them. I just didn't really gravitate towards any of the scents, so I still have like 5 of their scents that I'm trying to use up. So I used this one up. I've heard a lot of good things about their perfumes. A lot of people love them, but I'm just not a huge fan. I just don't think I would wear them every day. But it is always fun to try out some new sets. I'm just glad that I bought the sample tester size perfumes and didn't buy anything larger than that, because I just don't think I would have really liked it and used it a lot. One that I did enjoy is the Gucci Bloom perfume. This is just a classic powdery floral scent, and it was really nice for the springtime. I really liked it. I don't think I would personally buy the full size of this one because I'm not a huge floral perfume gal, but I enjoyed having the sample size of it. The next product I used up was the Tree Hut Tropic Glow Sparkling Gel Wash. This has a hydrating oil complex, and it is to firm and tone. This has avocado, kiwi, and orange oils. I had never tried the Tree Hut shower gels before, and then back in, I want to say it was like November or December, I bought 2 of them, this one and another scent, which I used up before this one. But I do really enjoy their shower gels. I think they foam up really nicely, and they left my body feeling nice and clean. I like the glittery effect that they add. I didn't notice that the glitter like stuck around on my body. I didn't notice that. So if you're worried about being all shiny when you get out of the shower, I don't think that it's that kind of glitter, but it is fun for the actual shower process. This smell is such a classic Tree Hut smell, which I enjoy. It's definitely good for the spring and summertime, and I enjoyed it. I would definitely buy this again, except it is like $10 for a shower gel, and I do feel like that's a little bit expensive for a shower gel, so I would probably only purchase it if it was on sale, like on Ulta or just on clearance somewhere. Other than that, I would probably not buy it full price. And of course, if you've seen my other Empties videos, then you know I, of course, used up more shower scrubs. I use these every single time that I shower, not all over my body, but like specifically on my underarms, because I do wear deodorant every day, and I find that these help to get any extra deodorant residue off my underarms. And then every couple of showers I'll use these on my legs before I shave, on like my elbows and knees, just wherever I feel like I need some exfoliation. So I used up 2 over the last like month and a half. This is the Raspberry Fizz scent. It says it had raspberry seed oil, chia seed oil, and shea butter. I did enjoy this smell, but it can be kind of strong. It has that tart raspberry smell, but it also has kind of a floral undertone. I enjoyed this one for the early spring, but I don't know that I would run out to go grab another one of these. I do love to change up my Tree Hut scents. I love to see their new releases and try out any new releases that they put out, but sometimes I really want to repurchase them, and sometimes I'm like, I could live without that one. This is probably one that I could live without repurchasing it. And then the other scent that I had was their Jelly Bear scent that they released around Easter time. This has pomelo, apple, and shea butter, and this is probably the cutest packaging that I have ever seen them put out. I love the gummy bears on the background. I think that's so cute, and I love the font that they used for the Jelly Bear label. I think it's very, very cute. This one, let's see, it smells definitely tart. I think that apple scent is at the forefront of it. It kind of reminds me of like candy, but not gummy bears. It reminds me of like Smarties, American Smarties, not the chocolate Smarties, but the ones that are kind of like that chalky texture, or sweet tarts. It kind of gives me that candy type of vibe. I enjoyed this one for the time that I was using it, but similar to the Raspberry Fizz scent, I probably wouldn't run out to buy this one again. My 2 favorite Tree Hut scents that they've ever released are the Moonlight Glow, which is exclusive to Target, as well as their Desert Haze, I think that's what it's called. Those are my top 2 favorites. Now I'm going to show you guys 2 nail products that I used up this round of Empties. I have a gel top coat and just a nail polish. So this is the Beetles gel top coat. I like to do my own nails at home. I did not do my nails at home today. These are press-on nails, and I thought they matched my shirt. I added the little hair bow to match the nails. But whenever I do my own nails at home, I like to use the Beetles brand. This is the Beetles Gel Polish brand, and it's their top coat. It's just a clear top coat, and I had to like pour this out to get the last little bits of it out because I didn't realize that it was basically gone. So I was doing my nails one day and I was like, oh my gosh, there's like nothing left, but I need to use a top coat. So I literally poured it out and like used every last drop that I could possibly get. And I already repurchased this product. I love their gel top coat. I think that the Beetles brand is really easy to use in my opinion, and I get really good results from their products. So I enjoy it and I will continue to buy their products as long as I do my own nails at home. Now, the other nail polish that I have is an Essie white nail polish. The name of it is Boatloads of Love. Boatloads of Love. I don't know if you can tell, it kind of got really separated and kind of gunky as it got older, but I enjoyed this as a pedicure nail polish. I like to wear white on my toes. I just think it's classic. It's a nice color to wear, and this one was good while it lasted, but it got old and no longer usable, so I am getting rid of this product. Our next category of products is going to be the hair products that I used up. I actually didn't realize how many hair products I've used up recently, but I have 6 items to show you guys. The first is a shampoo and conditioner set. This is the Not Your Mother's Way to Grow Long and Strong shampoo and conditioner. This says it is made with vitamin B5, keratin, and biotin. And there's really nothing special to say about these products. I don't know that it made my hair grow long and strong, but it did make my hair feel clean and hydrated. It didn't dry out my hair, so that's always preferred. I don't like when my hair feels dry, so this definitely cleaned my hair and did the job. I probably would buy it again, but it's not like my new essential hair product by any means. I think the packaging is really cute, and yeah, just simple, did the job. It wasn't too expensive if I remember correctly. I think I got it on sale at Ulta, but even like the regular price, I don't think it was too expensive. And in the same boat, I have the Not Your Mother's dry shampoo. This is the Body Building Plump for Joy Orange Mango Scented Dry Shampoo. I really enjoy their brand of dry shampoo. I find that it makes my hair style last longer, and I'm able to get a few days in between my washes with it. So I like it. It's nothing special, but it is inexpensive and it does the job, so I like it. To go along with the shampoo and conditioner that I showed you guys, I also have this volumizing hair mask from Ava NYC. This is their 48-hour volumizing hair mask powered by linden bud and wild berries. It's supposed to thicken and soften your hair, and I would use this after I washed and conditioned my hair with the Not Your Mother's shampoo and conditioner. I would put this in my hair and leave it for a couple of minutes, and I found that it made my hair really nice and smooth, and I was able to comb through my hair afterwards without it being too tangled. I didn't notice that it made my hair extra voluminous by any means, but it smelled good and it made my hair feel soft. This kind of smells like Fruit Loops, which I think that's awesome in my opinion. Yeah, I just think it was good. It did the job and I liked it. I'm actually currently using a different hair mask from the same Ava NYC brand and I like it. I don't think that it's much different from this one. I just think they do a really good job at deep conditioning and leaving my hair feel nice and soft. The next hair product is this Pacifica Scalp Love Rosemary Mint Serum. It is to purify and revive. Purify and revive. And this is just a scalp serum that you run throughout your scalp. And it says that you can massage it into your scalp and then you shampoo after use, or it can be an overnight treatment. So I would usually put this in my hair on a day where I knew that I was going to be washing my hair, and I would either wear my hair up in a ponytail to work or just like put it in some sort of updo for a little bit to let this sit on my scalp. And I felt like it was nice and hydrating to my scalp. This lasted me quite a while of use, so I was using this in the winter time and I really liked it because when it was dry and cold outside, I felt like this brought back some extra hydration to my scalp when I definitely needed hydration in my scalp. Plus, it matches my outfit today, so what's not to love? Okay, I'm sorry if the angle or my appearance has changed at all. They've been doing yard work outside of our condo for the last like 15 minutes. I tried to pause and take a little bit of a break, but I'm just gonna try to finish this video quickly so that we can wrap it up. I hope that it is not too loud and it can just be some nice white noise in the background. But the next hair product that I have is from the brand Better Not Younger. Better Not Younger. This is the Lift Me Up Hair Thickener Spray, and it is supposed to help thicken the appearance of hair strands to lift your stubborn, flat roots. And I just didn't like the way that this made my hair feel. Clearly, it is supposed to lift your roots, and I did find that it made my hair nice and voluminous, but I just wasn't a fan of the texture that it left behind. Again, I know that that's the purpose of this spray, that it is supposed to do that in order to make your hair voluminous, but it wasn't worth the volume for me. Now, I did realize that I forgot a skincare product. This is the Good Molecules Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel. It's supposed to reduce the signs of puffiness and plump the appearance of fine lines. I had it all rolled up to get every last bit of product that I possibly could, so it looks a little bit worse for wear. I don't love when skincare products come in the like metal type of packaging because I find it to be really hard to get all of the product out. I would rather this have come in like a pump or something, but I'm sure that because of the ingredients, it probably has to be in this metal packaging, but it's just really annoying to get the product out. I didn't find this to be super special. It was like any other eye gel, eye cream. I don't know. It was fine. I used it. I enjoyed it on days where I didn't get as much sleep or if I had cried. I always find that it is nice and soothing to have an eye cream to put on if my eyes are not feeling the most refreshed. So it was good for that. I didn't use this every single day. I just used it every once in a while. But it did the job. I wouldn't recommend it if you're looking for like the most hydrating eye gel. I don't think it was super duper hydrating, and it kind of left a stickiness on my skin, which I didn't love, but it was fine for what it is. It did the job. The next category of products that I have is kind of strange. I don't know if I've ever shown as many oral hygiene products, but I have 3 products to show you guys. I used up another bag of my favorite floss picks. These are the Grin brand double floss picks. They're basically they just come with 2 strings of floss, which I really like because I feel like it gets into my teeth really nicely and I feel nice and clean after using these. Next, I have a mouthwash that I used up. This is just the Equate brand from Walmart. It is the multi-action whitening rinse. I bought this a while back and then I wasn't using it because I started using the TheraBreath brand mouthwash, and this just got kind of pushed to the back of our closet. And then I don't know, I was talking to my husband and he was like, why don't you just use this one? So I did, but I found that this made my gums kind of sore and I felt like my teeth were sensitive, which had not been happening for a while. So I don't think I will be repurchasing this one. I don't find my teeth to feel sensitive when I use the TheraBreath mouthwash. So that is the mouthwash that I repurchased when I used this one up. And I don't know if it's the whitening part of this mouthwash that made my teeth feel extra sensitive, but I know for a fact that this is the only product that I changed up using when my gums were feeling not good and my teeth were feeling sensitive. So I don't think I'll be using this, or it could have just been like expired by the time that I was using it. I don't see an expiration date on this, but I wonder if maybe that's why. But I just think I'm gonna pass on this one because I don't want to potentially have sensitive teeth. That's no fun. And speaking of sensitive teeth, I have my Sensodyne Pro Enamel Active Shield Whitening toothpaste for sensitive teeth and cavity prevention. A couple of years ago, I had gotten a filling in one of my teeth and it got infected. So I had like the worst shooting pain in my tooth for like 2 weeks until I finally went to the dentist, and they had to like redo the filling and I had to take some antibiotics, and ever since then my dentist told me to use sensitive toothpaste. So I've been using Sensodyne and I have not had tooth pain other than when I was using the mouthwash, but this has like changed my life. And again, I don't want to change up my teeth routine because tooth pain is like the worst ever. So I do have a little bit left of this toothpaste, just a little bit left, but I have already repurchased this because I just like refuse to use normal toothpaste in the off chance that I will have tooth pain again. I don't wish tooth pain on even my worst enemy. It is the most horrible pain. So Sensodyne is the way to go for anyone with sensitive teeth out there. Okay, I have 4 more random things to show you guys quickly. I used up some cotton rounds. I used these if I'm using like a face toner, sometimes I'll just put face toner onto my hands. But I used these up most recently when I was using some nail polish remover. I really like cotton rounds versus like cotton balls when it comes to nail polish remover. I find that these go a lot further and I can get off multiple nails of nail polish with one cotton round. So these are the way to go. These are just the Walmart Equate brand. Nothing to it, but thought I would show that. Another random thing is my contact solution. I wear daily contacts because my eyes get really dry, but contacts are really expensive. So I use my daily contacts multiple days in a row, which I know is not good. My eye doctor recommended that I don't do that, but I'm like, unless you're gonna make contacts less expensive, I'm going to continue doing that. I've worn contacts since I was like 11 years old, and they've always been super expensive, but even more so nowadays. So I try to make my one a day contacts last me like 3 or 4 days. So I use the Equate multi-purpose solution every night, and this says it retains moisture for lasting comfort. The last 2 items that I'm going to show you guys are more on the random side even than those 2, because these were items that I used for craft projects. I made DIY candles for my mom and my mother-in-law for Mother's Day, and I used up this fresh linen essential oil to make those candles. It was really fun, and I would love to make more candles at home in the future. I just thought I would show you guys this essential oil. It is the fresh linen scent, and it smells really good. I just bought this in a pack on Amazon. Last but not least, I just have this B7000 glue, which is the glue that I've been using for all of my bedazzling art projects that I've been doing recently. If you have not seen the shorts or the video that I made showing all of my, well, some of my bedazzled projects, I definitely recommend checking those out on my channel. I've been having so much fun bedazzling things, and this glue has been awesome, and I haven't had any of the rhinestones fall off of any of my projects. So if you've been wanting to do any bedazzling of your own items at home, I recommend this, and it's pretty inexpensive. I've gotten it on Amazon, and I really like it, and it dries fairly quickly, but not too quickly. So like while I'm doing the art projects, I don't find that it dries like way too quick to do the actual art project. Okay, so that was everything before all of the outside noises drive me absolutely crazy. I'm going to end this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope that you will subscribe and stick around. I love having you guys here. I'm sending you so much love and positivity, and I hope you have a great rest of your day or night. I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.